What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Rayman, and welcome back to another movie review. And I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted me to review monster trucks or Wish Upon. And you guys said monster trucks. Oh boy! Do I have a number of things to say about this movie? First thing you're probably thinking, did I like it? It's not a good movie. Now, I will say one thing. I do disagree with what Andre, the black nerd, you guys know who I'm talking about. He said it's bad, bad, bad. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's great either. It's not good. It's definitely not good. Like, it's nowhere near Emoji Movie standards. Well, it's close to Emoji Movie standards. It's nowhere close to something like Food Fight or The Little Panda Fighter. It's nowhere near as bad as those. Now, before I actually get into talking about the movie itself, let's talk about a little background. I don't do that much. I need to start doing that a lot more. But this movie's concept was brought by a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old. This movie's concept was brought by a 4-year-old. Last time I remember a movie doing something like that was Shark Boy and Lava Girl. So I'll probably talk about that movie eventually. But, not going to get into all that. But this movie was brought by a 4-year-old. I believe it was the son of the CEO of Paramount. And those articles, I think I said that they want a kid, this was going to be a kid's version, or a kid's movie, a Transformers for kids. You already have a Transformers movies for kids. Because kids go see the Transformers movies. Like, seriously. But this movie isn't good. I cannot lie. Okay, let's talk about story. I need to start doing that from now on. Like, breaking my reactions into certain parts. Not reactions, I don't know. I might do that more often, I don't know. Story-wise, this movie is pretty generic. We've seen this before. Oh, gotta hide this from the big boss people. Cannot see. Let them see. Watching this movie, I found myself thinking comparing. I found myself comparing the movie to Under Wraps a lot, and I actually enjoyed that movie some. This movie, it's not. I don't even think it's as good as that. Okay, so the story is this kid finds this this creature, and basically these big guys want to get rid of them so they can kill them or something like that, and is hiding it from people. And there's a girl. Oh my gosh, this girl knows and everything like that, and there's a whole bunch. Oh, we have to save them and keep them safe and get them back home. Generic plot. That's not what makes this movie bad, though. Let's get into CGI. I have a lot to say about the CGI. You guys want to hear about it? Because I got a lot. You sure? You can click on the video now. I have a lot to say about it. Okay. CGI, oh my goodness. It's probably some of the worst CGI I've seen. Now, well, not the worst, but for a movie in 2017, it's not the best. And this is from Paramount. Same people that do the Transformers movies that have pretty good CGI. This movie's CGI is completely not trash, but it's ugly to look at sometimes. A lot of the time, it's alright. It seems just like generic CGI. But there are a lot of moments where you're like, oh, that looks fake. And then, like, it looks fake. And, and also the scenes, the parts where this looks ugly. The CGI just looks awful in some parts. Let's talk about, I have more to say about the CGI, I cannot lie. There's some things that just, are so weird with the CGI. The way the monster moves, and it's just super duper weird how the CGI portrays these things. They could have looked good, and they don't look awful, but there's some points with the CGI just doesn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Another thing I want to point out about this movie. Well, let's jump over to the human characters. First thing, the actual actors who play the two main characters. They play two high school students. They're both in their 20s. And yeah, I get it. That's done a lot. But when you have actual teenagers in the background, and these are supposed to portray teenagers, you're like, we got some teenagers here. We can pass them off as teenagers when you have actual teenagers in the background. Like, seriously. These characters are 16. Like, seriously. And the movie tried to give heart, but it really forces it on you, I'd say. See, and there's a chase sequence, like, in midway through the movie that I actually enjoyed. I cannot lie. There's a chase scene that I actually enjoy. And then there's this other bigger chase scenes around the climax of the movie, which I don't like. It's, for some reason, it's boring. And the final farewell at the end of the movie, you gotta send them on. It's not supposed to be, it's not emotional, in my opinion. I can tell they were trying to be, and it just didn't work, in my opinion. And there's this whole, like, little tiny montage at the end when it's going off, and it's like, oh gosh, why, just why? This movie is probably one of the worst I've reviewed. I've probably reviewed up to maybe, I don't know how many movies that I've reviewed that I didn't like. Like, and I'm not done with the review, but I'm gonna go ahead and give my rating now. I give this a 1 out of 5. It wasn't good. And I was expecting this to be one of those movies that everyone else said they don't like that I actually enjoy. Because there are movies like that out there that everyone else hates that I like the Smurfs, for example. I like those movies, but I'm not going to get into that. That's a review for another time. But this movie is just not good. It's not. For Pete's sake. This came out last year, I do believe. Yeah. Same year we got the Emoji Movie. It's bad. It's bad. It's not good, you guys. It's not. And you get some really well-known actors in this movie. And you're like, why did you sign on to this? And this is a Nickelodeon movie, guys. A Nickelodeon movie. Nickelodeon has their name on this. Nickelodeon, I know you've made some not very entertaining stuff, like Modern SpongeBob. But, why did you want to slap your name onto this? Like, you legit made a movie that you could have given this to anyone. Paramount, why'd you have to slap Nickelodeon with this? I know y'all work together and stuff, but Nickelodeon, man, you trying to make people not like you more. And the only thing I can see Nickelodeon going for it nowadays is the Loud House. Oh, dang, Nickelodeon, this movie isn't good. I cannot stress that enough. This movie is not good. Would I watch it again? Probably not. Would I have seen this in theaters? Absolutely not. I thought about it, and now I'm glad I didn't. Because I would have walked out of the theater very disappointed. I didn't have high hopes for this. I didn't think it was going to be good when I started watching it. Literally, one reason why I wanted to go see it was for a review or something along those lines. It's not like with the Emoji Movie where I had to see it in theaters to review it. With this, I didn't want to go see this in theaters because there wasn't anything redeeming really about this movie. I know I said I'm crapping on this a lot more than I'm crapping on the Emoji Movie, which in my opinion the Emoji Movie is worse than this. But it's not good either. This is not good. I know it's something this is probably one of the most criticism I've ever given a movie, besides Little Panda Fighter and Food Fight. But this movie's not good, guys. If you guys want a good movie, a good kids movie, this is not. Why am I looking around for something? If you guys want a good kids movie, don't watch this. Don't. Just go watch Transformers. Maybe know a lot of people hate the Transformers movies. I don't, but as you guys may know from my last Transformers movie review from about a year ago, I don't remember. But it's not a good movie, guys. It's just not. But I think that's all I have to say for this video. Hopefully I can watch something. Hopefully I can watch something good to get this off my mind. I will get around to reviewing Wish Upon as well, because I've been told that wasn't good either. But there's no way it can be worse than this. There's no way it can be worse than this. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment, and do not forget to hit the notification button to be notified when I upload videos. And before I end this video, you guys can go check me out on a new social media, or whatever you want to call it, called Stardust. I decided to start an account on there, and it's basically a place where I can go just record like my immediate reaction to after watching a movie or a TV show or something like that. It's on there. I actually did one for this movie, and it's really awesome. This video is not sponsored. Be awesome if it was, but this video is not sponsored. But I just honestly didn't like this movie. But guys, definitely go check me out on Stardust. It'll be the last link in the description below. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I already did that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!